Welcome back, friends, to the Are You Kidding Me series. Today we have the parents versus the peers, the fight-off. So what does it mean to be a parent in today's world? Firstly, I'd like to commend you for watching this YouTube series and for you being a parent. You have been blessed with children or a child, and for you it is an honor to be responsible for this precious life that you have brought into this world. And since you're here watching this series on Avrils Qs, I also know that you take full responsibility and you take this responsibility extremely seriously, and for this you have my utmost gratitude. I believe that every child chooses his or her parents. Every soul has a karmic connection with a future parent, and depending upon what that particular soul of the child that is going to be born, what that particular soul needs to learn in the next life, that soul chooses to which parent it will be born. So you see, as a parent, you have been chosen to give life to this soul and to take care of this precious child that is your flesh and your blood and definitely has a karmic connection with you. So from the word get go, it's actually the child that is in control, the baby that is in control. The child chooses you and is here to learn what needs to be taught to the child. But in today's world, there's so many things that rival for your attention. And one of the main things is the peer group of the child. The peer group, as per the dictionary definition, is a group of people usually of a similar age, background, social status, with whom a person associates with and who are likely to influence a person's beliefs and behavior. Now, that may seem like a lot to take in, but in simple terms, it's people who your child are surrounded with, or anybody who's surrounded by people who have the most influence on that person. So from the time a child starts, I would say, acclimatizing into his society, it's the peer group that starts getting formed. By the time the child is as young as 5 years old, parents find themselves competing for time, for love, for communication, among many other things, with their child's peer group. Prior to this, the whole child's universe revolves around the parents and maybe the grandparents, depending upon how active they are in the upbringing of the child or if they live with the nuclear family. But the moment the child starts expressing their thoughts openly and starts forming opinions independently around the age of 4 or 5, the child is tremendously influenced by other children of the same age, at school, in the playgroup, maybe at the park, at music or dance or karate class or sports classes, or in your building complex where the children play together. So this is all very well and under control when two things are in harmony. So what are those two things? Number one, the parents still have sufficient control over the child, as the child is still very dependent on mommy and daddy and still looks to their parents, especially the mother, as the role model. At this age, peer groups are actually helping the child frame his or her thoughts, opinions, and assert their identity and independence. And most kids around 4 or 5 are actually, I would say, still quite innocent, still quite untouched by apathy around them. Or I would use the word apathy around them. But what happens when 5 or 6 years later, sometimes it comes as a shock to parents, because suddenly their little angel sees them as the enemy and the peer group as their strongest ally, and will most often choose the peer group and the peer group's opinions and be more influenced by the peer group rather than listen to the parents or to one of the other parent and be influenced voluntarily by what the parent is saying. I have to add a disclaimer here. Again, this is not a blanket statement in any way, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but for the sake of this video, I am talking about the unfortunate cases which are not so desirable. After all, this is the teaching series. So coming back to my previous statement, if this undesired pattern of choosing peers when they influence the child negatively over the parents, especially in matters of discipline, values, behavior, beliefs, and if it's not checked on time and in a skillful way, the child will end up on a path of self-destruction and will end up in a downward spiral, and this could lead the child to be caught up in nonsensical behavior like being influenced by, like I said in the previous series, the blue whaling syndrome, the blue whaling phenomenon. So this brings me to my next question. As a parent, how can you live in harmony with your child, where you have the love and respect of your child and the child has your unconditional love and support? Isn't that the ultimate parent-child relationship? Well, it's subjective, but in my book, that's the ultimate parent-child relationship. So let me just take it forward a bit. If you need to call me or email me, and if you need personal help or guidance with this kind of relationship, the relationship you have with your child over a lifetime, because your child chose you and you cannot let him or her down. If you want to have that relationship and take that relationship seriously, let me know. All my details are after this video. And like I said in the last video, my motto for this series is know yourself, love yourself, and never sell yourself short. Because you're possible and I'm possible. So say it with me, I'm possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the last of this series in the next video. Thank you.
Hello friends, I'm Disha Nandi. I'm an actress. आज मैं आप लोगों से कुछ ऐसी बातें शेयर करने वाली हूँ। अक्सर हम अपने लाइफ में बहुत सारे बातों से अनजान रहते हैं। आज मैं बताने वाली हूँ एवरिल क्यूएस के बारे में। एवरिल क्यूएस एक ऐसी हस्ती है जिनके सारे वीडियो को देख के मैं बहुत इंस्पायर हुई हूँ। एवरिल के सारे वीडियो को देखते हुए मैंने वो सारे एक्सरसाइज ट्राई किया एंड इट वाज अमेजिंगली गुड। हमें ये पता चला कि माइंड, बॉडी एंड सोल का कनेक्शन कितना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, और उसके साथ साथ तांत्रिकी मेडिटेशन जिससे हम अपना सेंसुअलिटी बढ़ा सकते हैं। एज एन एक्ट्रेस मेरे ख्याल से सेंसुअलिटी बढ़ाना बहुत ज़रूरी है, और जिसके लिए मैं एवरिल का बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ। भागदौड़ की ज़िंदगी में इतने स्ट्रेसफुल लाइफ है, उसमें हमारा माइंड स्टेबल होना और सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस एंड सेल्फ बिलीव होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। उनके हर एक वीडियो देखने के बाद ये पता चला कि लाइफ को कितना खूबसूरत बना सकते हैं, और इसमें हमारी अवेयरनेस बढ़ जाती है। और तंत्रा के जरिए एवरिल क्रिएटिव मेडिटेशन करती है।
Hi, my precious person. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, give it a thumbs up and then hit that red subscribe button. If you benefited, share my channel and pay it forward. And if you want to keep up with my workshops, my webinars, and get tons of free goodies and free downloads, hop on to avrilsqs.com. I'm possible, you're possible, and we're in this together. So let's make a difference. Let's not waste any time. Let's do this today. Thank you.